Grand Rising. You know, some of these Gentiles think they're slick, and all of a sudden now they want to get into other books. They're doing anything to not deal with their history. None of them will go into their history. You know, they will try to deflect with, oh, you're Hamites now. Though, again, you're talking about something that's been going on for hundreds of years to pretty much justify slavery. Oh, the Bible is the white man's book. Well, the white man has had authority over saying what we can and can't read. He's had authority over interpretation, but then they refuse to look at their history. What have you guys done with your history? That is the one thing that you're going to see now that all these other nations will refuse to deal with. And as well as Psalms 83, even our own people that have, made a covenant and went with them, and from the book of Maccabees, who made a covenant with them, they are all confederate with not talking about their history. So old boy wants to kind of go to the book of Enoch and try to explain how we're Ham through that. But you know what we're going to do? Because, we can get down with the scriptures like no other over here. So we're going to look at Enoch 104, okay? Because it's going to tell you about your history. You're going to know who you are by the actions of your people. So you're still talking about things from thousands of years ago about who's Ham. We're way past that. That was an argument you guys used to make yourselves comfortable in your blessing. Make yourselves comfortable while you're oppressing another people. In one side of your mouth, you're saying we're all brothers. But in the other side of your mouth, you are condemning a people because of the color of their skin. So that's what the Most High is going to measure to you. How you treated others is how you're going to be treated. Enoch 104. I swear to you, righteous, that in heaven the angels record your goodness before the glory of the Most High. Okay, wait the patient hope, for formerly you have been disgraced with evil and with affliction, but now, shall you shine like the luminaries of heaven. See, you have to go through something in order to be brought back from something. In order for you to be raised up here at the end, you had to be going through some type of an affliction. Now, see, you other nations refuse to look at your history because you've been the one doing the afflicting. And I know it must be a very difficult thing to grasp because you thought you were always either going to be on top, and then as soon as you were on top, you're going to be raptured up out of here. Okay? But that's not the case whatsoever. Okay? And you act like because you won't talk about your history, that the Most High hasn't recorded your history. This guy was talking about other books as if he knows so much, and he can't even pronounce the word apocrypha. So it shows you he doesn't know much about the apocrypha, because he can barely even pronounce the word in his videos. So go right here again. Wait with patient hope, for formerly you have been disgraced with evil and with affliction. In you other European nations, you have been doing the afflicting. You have not gone through an affliction. But now shall you shine like the luminaries of heaven. You shall be seen, and the gates of heaven shall be open to you. So the people who've been afflicted, the gates of heaven are open to them. Not people who just say white Jesus, but people who have gone through the affliction. Okay? Your cries have cried for judgment. See, you've been telling us this whole time to pray for the forgiveness, right, of our enemies. Pray for the forgiveness. Pray that they open our eyes. Pray that kill them with kindness. But this is telling you right here, right? Your cries have cried for judgment, and it has appeared to you. And that's what I'm saying. I want justice for my ancestors. See, Christianity makes it so that you pray for your enemies, and then you just give them all a pass at all times. But the book of Enoch is telling you something totally different. Your cries have cried for judgment, and it has appeared to you. For on account of all your suffering shall be required from the princes and from everyone who has assisted your plunder. So see, the ones on top, as well as all the other people who have been confederate with Psalms 83. You see what I'm saying? So this is what the book of Enoch is telling you. Okay? So again, for an account of all your suffering shall be required from the princes and from everyone who has assisted your plunder. So all you guys who keep wanting to just ignore your history, ignore everything that's happened in the past, it happened to us. The Most High has been keeping track of everything, and there's going to be an account that's going to be made. So you guys keep saying you're not going to have to give reparations, you're not going to have to do this, you're going to do that. That's okay. It doesn't matter what you say. So see, be really careful when you try to get into other books, because we've already been there, done that. I have to remember what you're barely getting into. Okay? And we've all been over here studying for years. bouncing these things off each other for years as a nation already. Okay? So again, for an account of all your suffering shall be required from the princes and from everyone who has assisted your plunders. Wait with patient hope, nor relinquish your confidence, for great joy shall be yours, like that of the angels in heaven. So be confident with this. Be confident in the Most High's words. Be confident that he is going to execute all things that he has said. Conduct yourselves as you may. Still, you shall not be concealed in the day of the great judgment. Okay? We're not going to be concealed. We were going to know, who we are in this day of great judgment. You're going to know who we are, and we're going to know who you are as well. Okay? Let's see here. You shall not be found like sinners, and eternal condemnation shall be far from you, so long as the world exists. And now fear not, righteous, when you see sinners flourishing and prosperous in their ways. Be not associates with them, but keep yourselves at a distance from their oppression. Now, see, that's the whole thing. You guys seem to act like as if, we're Ham, and that's why we're being oppressed. And that somehow you just, I don't know, you're Israel. I don't know who the hell you guys think you are at this point, because your whole world is falling apart. You know them by their fruits, and your fruits are rotten. Okay? And now fear not, righteous, when you see sinners flourishing and prosperous in their ways. Be not associates with them, but keep yourselves at a distance from their oppression. Be you associated with the host of heaven. You sinners shall say, all our transgressions shall not be taken account of. Shall not be taken account of and be recorded. But all your transgressions shall be recorded daily. And be assured by me that light and darkness, day and night, behold all your transgressions. Be not impious in your thoughts. Lie not. Surrender not the word of uprightness. Okay? Lie not against the word of the holy and Elohim. Glorify not in your idols, for all your lying and all your impiety, okay, is not for righteousness, but for great crime. And that's exactly it right there. Okay? So lie not against the word of the holy, okay, and the Most High. And that's what you guys are doing, is lying on the words of the Most High, giving up, you're Hamites. And that's pretty much all you guys have at this point. Just fake breakdowns and everything else. All of a sudden now you're acting as if you guys are bringing precepts. All of a sudden now that's funny. And all of a sudden now, you guys are bringing light to the world when you've been the ones responsible for bringing this world into gross darkness. So be very careful when you start getting into these other books, because you can't twist these books just like you try to twist the Bible. There's been now, like I said, these other books are talking about us even more so. There's a reason why your people have hidden it, because they wanted to hide prophecy. They wanted to hide the fact that we were going to be waking up in the lands of our captivities. Baruch 2:30, since you talk about all these books and that you read so much, why don't you go read that one, Baruch 2:30, show me how that works with your Christian religion. Has your Christian religion awakened in the lands of their captivity? Of course, we know they haven't, because they've been the ones that have taken the Most High's people into captivity. So whenever you want to get into the other books, please let me know. I said, because we're made for this over here. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, bruh. All praise is Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to Earthly Mother. Who is wisdom? Who is Holy Spirit? Acknowledge it, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.